Hey guys, this is Paul, aka Mr. Marriott. I used to be a diocesan boys' school primary division teacher from 2008 to 2011, and I used to be an English, mathematics, and computer studies teacher within those 3 years. This video that I made is not a scripted video. This is a very candid, unscripted video. Now, today I just had my wedding photo shoot. A very nice event. My fiance and I were very, happy with the results and everything like that. And then someone on Facebook, I was checking my iPhone, as I normally do. I have this really bad habit of checking my phone, so often. I can't tell a lie. And I got this posting that said that Mr. Brett White had passed away. It's really, really unfortunate to receive this news. I'd like to tell you about Brett, or Mr. White. Mr. White was a very influential person for me, in my job, because he really helped me to become an English teacher. Because when I first came to DBSPD, a lot of students actually don't know this, but when I first came to DBSPD, I had no English teaching experience. And Mr. White really helped me. He really helped me. He gave me some really good advice, and he was just one of the most charming people you could ever meet. And he did a lot as well for the school. I mean, I know that he was there like from 2004 when the primary division of DBS first started, and he really did a lot for that school. Now, I know I'm probably not the best person to ask about Mr. White, because since I was only at the school for 3 years, so all I can really do is, give you my, my take on Mr. White. Just a really, really charming person. And, and like I say, he did a lot for the school, and he really established a lot. He did Aladdin, he did, Mulan, and he did Frog and Toad. And I was there for Aladdin and Frog and Toad, and this guy really worked hard. And when I got the news of his passing from quite a lot of students on Facebook, I was really, really shocked about that. And I couldn't believe it. I really, really couldn't. So all I can really say to you guys, my thoughts and my prayers go out to all the friends, family, work colleagues, past and present, of Mr. Brett White. You guys have lost, a really influential person, and it's going to be very difficult to really find someone to, replace him. Dare I suggest? Just, being very honest. I know that, he's in the hands of the Lord, and God bless him. Rest in peace, Mr. White. And, I just want, to thank you very much, Brett, Mr. White. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've really helped to kickstart my teaching career. I guess without you and others, I wouldn't have made it this far in my teaching career. So you've really helped me, and you've been so helpful to me. I'm still very shocked, about the news, and all we can do now is we can just remember Mr. White, just remember who he was, and celebrate his memory. And by the way, I want to make it very clear. I really want to make this very clear, and I'm just going to be very straight. If any of you are thinking about messaging me, whether you're a student, a teacher, whatever, if you're thinking about asking me to take that posting off of Mr. White, guess what? I'm not taking it off. I am not taking it off, because it would be more disrespectful to take it off. Because we need to remember, we need to acknowledge, that things like this can happen. People, everybody, students, staff, everybody's going to experience some death at some point. And all we can really do is celebrate their life and, the things that they've done and the people that they've touched. You can't just turn a blind eye and just assume that these people don't exist, because they've done so much and we can't ignore that. All we can do is we can just acknowledge Mr. White, and we can acknowledge, the great things that he's done. And again, I haven't been at the school for that long. All I can do is give you my recount on my experience with him. Talking about the recount, some of my memories of Mr. White, I remember, he'd be at school, he'd be doing all those announcements, like, no more announcements this morning, have a good day. He always had that voice, that voice that people just remember. And just a very prominent voice. And I really, really, really like that. What else do I remember? I also remember in the staff room, and I guess this goes out to all the staff, he'd always say, "Hey kiddo, how you doing, kiddo?" And just a charming guy, just a really charming guy. I do remember something else about Mr. White. Him and another work colleague at DBS Primary, they went to watch a movie. They wanted to book a movie at the UA, and Mr. White's credit card didn't work, or the work colleague's credit card didn't work. So what happened was, Mr. White's like, "Oh, I'm trying to book this ticket to go watch this movie, and it's not working." So I actually went up to Mr. White and I said, "Hey, Mr. White, have my Visa credit card, and you can book the movie." And he used my credit card, and he managed to get 2 or 3 tickets for the movie. But then the thing is, you have to remember that when you book a ticket to the cinema online, you have to bring the credit card over to the cinema, swipe it on the machine, and then get your tickets. So I ended up giving him my credit card. Oh man, I don't know. You might think, oh, it's no big deal. It's a small thing, but I tell you, like, these small things mean a lot to me. And I guess I wish I could say that I knew Mr. White from backwards, but I don't. But so, like I say, all I could do is I just recount the things that I can recount, basically. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to have to, stop the video there. So in closing, I just like to say, God bless you, Mr. Brett White, and, hope to see you again soon. So take care, brother. Rest in peace, and God bless you.